Hey guys, welcome back to
ieatpie.
Today we have a very exciting video for me because these are all my childhood favorite foods. Not all of them, but the ones that I could buy. I made the eggs.
Yeah.
But besides that, everything else is store-bought. But yeah, I'm pretty excited because I haven't had these things in probably more than 10, 15 years.
Well, okay, I mean, Panago. Maybe not that pizza.
Not this pizza. I haven't had Panago in like 15 years. I've had the McChicken, yes, but Filet-O-Fish I probably haven't had in like probably 5 to 10 years.
This
probably like way longer, like 15, 20 years.
And then Fruit Loops. Like
Fruit Loops.
You were a kid?
Since I was like probably like 6 or 7. That's the last time I had it. And this was my staple breakfast. Egg, bread, and this Laughing Cow cheese. So good. But I'm going to pray real quick and then we'll get into the video. Heavenly Father, we thank you for today. We thank you that we're able to experience all my childhood foods in this video. I just pray that you bless this for our body in Jesus' name. Amen.
Oh, right. Man.
So let's just start with the Fruit
Loops
Loops because it's such a big bowl and we can get rid of it right away.
Wait, do you guys... Okay, we were talking about the color.
When I ate Fruit Loops, I remember the colors being more vibrant. Like, there was no... This green, it was like dark green. Okay? And then, I don't think... Maybe this is a different flavor? I don't know. Maybe these are different flavors.
No, it's the same flavors.
Let us know, guys. Let us know what your Fruit Loops... Maybe you guys never had Fruit Loops. Maybe you guys never had this healthy cereal before. Alright, so let's... Ladies first. Let's try.
Okay.
A piece of my childhood.
Well, I have this too. Not very often. Because it's sugary cereal.
Fruit sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes exactly the same. Just as crunchy.
But not like too crunchy. No, some cereals are so crunchy that they like scrape your mouth.
It tastes exactly the same, guys. Mm-hmm. Wow.
That is actually really good. One more bite.
Yeah, my mom would only really buy Fruit Loops and Cheerios. So, all the other, like Lucky Charms, Captain Crunch, that stuff was too unhealthy for me. So I wasn't allowed to eat it.
I wonder if she like checked the nutritional value on different. She's like, oh, this has the least amount of sugar in it.
Maybe that's why she stopped buying Fruit Loops, because then she looked like, oh.
She's like, wait, this is sugary cereal too. Mm-hmm. That's fair.
All right. Where do we go? Oh, let's go to my other breakfast.
Oh, yeah, breakfast.
All right. So normally, this is not the way I had it when I was a kid.
Wait, dude, how do you had it as a kid?
We don't have a microwave. We can't do that.
Oh, microwave. Yeah, we don't have a microwave.
Well, my dad introduced me to it, I think. I'm pretty sure my dad did it. And he just took a bunch of eggs, scrambled it in a bowl, added soy sauce, garlic powder, pepper, salt, and then he would just microwave it for, I don't know, a minute or so. And it'll turn into like this, I don't know, it's hard to describe what it is, but it didn't look good, but it tasted good. And then anyways, we would take the egg, and then we'd grab this Laughing Cow cheese and spread it on the bread.
Did it just look like a brown egg? Oh.
It was like lightish brown, yeah.
Light brown microwaved egg. Yeah. If you've microwaved an egg, you know what it looks like.
Yeah. It may have not looked good, but it sure tasted good. Unless you don't like microwaved egg, or don't like egg in general, then probably you won't like this. But yeah, you basically just spread the cheese all around there.
But isn't a not microwaved, cooked in a pan egg better?
Well, I don't know. I've never tried like this.
You're going to find out.
Yeah. All right, here we go. First bite.
It's just egg. It doesn't count. And that's all you'd put in egg and cheese. Dry bread.
Mmm.
Brings back memories. Okay, let me try this.
The cheese, so good. I need another bite.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as good though. Because
it doesn't have the soy sauce.
Mm-hmm.
But you could have sprinkled salt on there.
There's salt in there.
Oh,
There's not a lot.
Okay. His salt versus my salt when I add it to things. Grant's salt? My salt.
When I was a kid, my mom didn't put a lot of salt, so I just need a little bit of salt and then I'll have flavor. All right.
That's fair.
All right, one more bite and then we'll move on to the pizza.
Oh, pizza with the Italian garlic.
Mm-hmm.
What was your story you told me about the first time, or one of the first times you ordered pizza?
The first time I ordered pizza. So, when I was a kid, I'd be at home by myself just because my sister would go to skate or do her skating thing. So, I was like, I'm kind of hungry. Maybe we should try to order a pizza. But at this time, I've never ordered pizza or I've never ordered any food online by myself.
And never really talked on the phone.
No, I absolutely hated talking on the phone. Like, it kind of gave me anxiety. Like, the first time I called, the lady's like, "Hello, can I please have your name?" I'm like, I hung up right away. And then I was like, all right, you got this. It's just pizza. And then I got through it, got my pizza, and then after that, I was kind of fine. But I still got that kind of like, my heart rate kind of raised every single time I talked on the phone.
Was it the same when the delivery guy came to the door and you're like, or was it's just like phone calls?
It was just phone calls.
Like, also, how did you order online? Did you have a MasterCard?
Not online.
By phone.
By
But
phone.
Did you have a MasterCard?
No, I
You just had
cash. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I saved up my allowance to buy some pizzas.
The days of cash.
All right, so let's try this. So this is called the Tropical Chicken Pizza from Panago. I hope it still tastes good.
Sorry.
Because this pizza was probably my favorite when I was growing up. But one second, let me just finish eating. Still just as good. But
Delicious.
you couldn't just eat the pizza without their Italian herb and garlic dip. So I would just either drizzle it on top or I would dip it. But this is what I'm looking forward to the most right here. This bite right here.
I don't know. I almost think it tastes a bit better without the dip.
Well, it's because I like garlic. And
I like garlic.
nope. So good.
It is really good pizza. What's your favorite place to get pizza from?
Even though this is my favorite pizza, I don't get it that often. Or I've never got it. When I went on Skip the Dishes, which I was going to try to order it, they didn't have this pizza. So I had to go online to order it. Or I had to actually talk on the phone.
He did very well on the phone. You'd be happy to know. And I even said, I was like, oh, if you want me to phone. Because I know he doesn't like talking on the phone.
Yeah, I don't know.
But he was like, no, it's fine.
For some reason, when I talk on the phone, I need to pace around. I can't just sit still. I need to walk around. And then sometimes I'll even get sweaty. For some reason. I have no idea why. Like.
You know what? I always thought these dippers were just for like the crust. So you eat like the flavorful part of the pizza. And then I would just dip my crust.
Yeah, I would do that too.
Italian garlic. It has a herb in there I'm not a fan of. That's what it is. Because I was like, why am I not? I was like,
Was it
I'm going to
thyme or rosemary?
Probably doesn't give the... But if it's Italian, it's probably got
Maybe both.
thyme and oregano. I'm not a huge fan of.
All right. So, McChicken I've had, so we'll eat that last. But this Filet-O-Fish here, she already knows. I already told her how I eat it. Normally, you just get a Filet-O-Fish. But me, as a kid, I was like, I need more flavor. So, I would grab McDonald's.
You gotta put the fish in the middle.
Sweet and sour sauce. Yeah, what are they doing, McDonald's? Come on. That's not even...
Hold the bun. Yeah.
It's like you didn't even try putting...
Just put it on that side, on that side. And the strip of cheese is
It's
like...
half. It's not even a full slice
half,
of cheese.
yeah, literally half. That's funny.
Wait, have you had a Filet-O-Fish before?
I think I probably had a bite. I've never actually had a Filet-O-Fish.
Okay, let's try.
But I had friends. What do I do? Whoa, saucy.
Tartar sauce is
I
good.
love. I know. I was
So
just.
good.
I thinking that I was like, I love tartar sauce.
Like right now, it's like a bit dry, right? But when you add the sweet and sour sauce,
But that sweet and sour sauce actually is quite good. Like, I actually quite like that.
oh really? Okay.
Because it has a bit more of like a
Kick.
tang, yeah, yeah.
And I normally would say that my childhood favorite would be like the McDonald's chicken nuggets, but since our last video, I tried them. They're not as good as they used to be. They're a lot drier and they're a lot greasier.
And tougher. I don't know.
Yeah, if the kids don't like chicken nuggets, you know something's wrong.
Yeah, but I will say, when Addie, even when she was little, she would not eat McDonald's chicken nuggets. I remember going there a couple of times. She had like a bite of one. She was like, mm. She ate my chicken sandwich. Well, it was fine.
Their McChicken is good. Mm-hmm. Their McChicken is good. Also, I think they used to have like something called the McGrill, which is grilled chicken. So my mom would get the grilled chicken, but then they stopped making it, and then they had the McChicken. Like, okay, this tastes way better than grilled chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Do you prefer it with the sweet sauce, or just
Actually, without, just because you can taste the tartar sauce better.
Oh, okay. Well, I like the sweetness in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, let's finish this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys seen this cake in the stores? You guys,
I think this cake is what got us talking about childhood favorites, actually, because it's something that, like, I can remember loving as a kid, and then...
Yeah. My mom would only get it maybe... I think she's
not
only...
often.
Less than a handful of times. But when you did get it, you would finish it within the night.
It sticks with you.
Yeah.
Actually, I can even remember when I was in college... And I saw this cake for the first time in the grocery store. I was like, I have to get that. I probably ate like half the thing.
Yeah.
Half of it.
What you gotta do? This cake, you gotta do it. Yeah. So if you guys don't know, it's the McCain Deep and Delicious
chocolate.
But before we do that, we'll do the McChicken.
Oh yeah, we can do that for sure.
You
now,
like
did that
too,
one?
Right?
Did you put the sauce on or no?
I don't think
Just
I
the fish.
did. But we'll see. Maybe we'll try something new today. All right. Chicken.
See, maybe I like the taste of mayo. I don't know. I mean, I do like the taste of mayo. And this was something, but I didn't have this till like high school. So I don't know that could be a childhood favorite.
Yeah.
How old were you when you started getting that? Like even as a kid?
10 or 11.
Okay, yeah.
10 or 11.
I need the sauce.
Anyways, you guys are probably thinking, wow, Grant, you didn't really eat that healthy when you were a kid. And I would say I did eat pretty healthy. This stuff that I'm showing you was only the stuff that I enjoyed buying. My mom would normally cook home-cooked meals every single night because she was a stay-at-home mom. And although, like, I have, like, favorites of the stuff that she cooks, I didn't have time to cook it here. So today we just showed a bunch of stuff that I would buy, or hope that my mom would buy when I was a kid. So anyways, let me try it in this garlic sauce. All right.
Just wait for when my video comes.
Yeah, hers is... She was telling me, like, her favorites are, like, all home-cooked. I'm like...
Oh, it's a huge list. But some of excuse me, some of them are like things that my mom would like bake as well. So it's still like treats, but yeah, no. My mom was a stay-at-home mom as well, so
Yeah.
it was always homemade deliciousness.
Yeah, my mom would make like homemade Vietnamese food, which was my childhood favorite.
Well, we did a video with the Vietnamese food that was actually even from your mom.
Yeah, she had made the spring rolls and all like the.
Oh yeah, those spring rolls were so good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was one of my childhood favorites, and then she also make like sweet and sour pork, homemade sweet and sour pork. That's my favorites. And then she'd make like every night. So for my supper, it would be like she'd make a protein, a vegetable, and then would just have like a bowl of rice. And then she would always home cook like a soup for us. And my favorite soup that she made was like this vegetable beet soup with like oxtail or something in it. It was so good. I would literally ask her to make it, but her other soups were like, they're healthy soups, but they didn't taste so good. they're bitter. If you guys haven't had this cake, I would say you have to at least try it once.
I know. I'm like, you cannot let this go to waste.
All right, let me close my eyes and imagine what is.
Oh, you're just having the icing? Crazy. But it's also like not. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like a dense cake as well.
Have the kids had this before?
Mm-hmm.
They have? Okay.
Yep. Oh yeah, extra icing.
Still just as good.
I know, and then I remember when I was a kid, you know, mom and dad would cut you a slice. You didn't get to cut your own. So then you always felt like, is that slice big enough? No. But, I mean, it was a good size.
I feel like your dad would give you guys pretty big slices, no? Or is that only when you're grown up, then he, like, puts gigantic slices of stuff on you?
I feel like mom had more of a pull back then with, like, not too big, Al. And then we wouldn't get that big. Or mom would dish out. But then there'd be, like, the next day after it's, like, been in the fridge. And then dad would, like, take it out. And if you're with him at the right moment, then you'd both just get to, like, eat it like this or whatever. So fun. My dad did that with ice cream, too. I think I've said that in a different video. He'd just, like, pull off the top of the pail, grab a spoon. We'd be like, can we have some? He'd be like, go get a spoon. And then we'd all just, like, pile around him. Because if my dad would give you spoonfuls of ice cream, it would literally, like, your mouth would be full of ice cream and then frozen. Yeah, no joke. Yeah, I guess he's always liked to dish out big.
Her dad likes to feed people.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I went to their place, and they do like this crepe breakfast, like this big breakfast.
Yeah.
And we got in lines and just like went around to get our things. And I got to like the whipped cream? Or I think it was like homemade whipped cream. And then he didn't know that I was lactose intolerant. So he took this big scoop of whipped cream. Right? And then your mom's like, oh, he's lactose intolerant.
I know. See, my mom's like on top of everything. And then dad's like, nah, he'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, I still,
like,
I ate
whatever.
it. Like, I just get super phlegmy, and the next morning I'll just start coughing. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to start coughing after this meal, but it's not, like, deathly allergic.
I love how, like, you eat triangle and I just eat down. What does that mean? What's that tell you about us?
This was actually way sweeter than I remembered.
Oh, really? I remember, actually, okay, I will vaguely agree with you because I remember the cake being less sweet. But the frosting has always been, like, super sweet.
But I wonder
if they've changed it.
Well, when I would eat this, it would be straight out of the freezer. So the cake would be denser. And it wouldn't be
we'd eat it
sweet.
from the fridge, but you'd eat it from the freezer.
Yeah, always from the freezer.
That's crazy because you have, like, sensitive teeth and everything, too.
Yeah, but not as... I didn't have sensitive teeth when I was young. Yeah. So, yeah, this was a little piece of my childhood memory. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next time we'll do Shan's.
Yes, but also I want to know what was one of your favorite things from your childhood that it can be homemade as well. But it was like, you know, like one of your favorite things that when you think back to childhood, you're like, oh, I love that. It was so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Let us know.
I'm curious.
And maybe we'll do a video of us trying
your guys' favorite.
childhood.
Oh my goodness, that'd be so fun. If we can find it.
Yeah.
Because I know some of you are in Australia and the UK and Asia. So if we can find it, we definitely try it. So yeah, please leave us comments below.
Yeah. All right, guys. So the positive shout out of the day is to Morgan McKenzie. Hey, I'm first. I think, can I get a hey back? We'll give you a better one. We'll give you a positive shout out and a hey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, make sure you leave a like, guys. Subscribe. And check out our other videos. And we'll catch you next time on Bye. Bye.
Bye.